Hi there, Brian McNichols here from touringplans.com, and this is the top 5 things that I love about Splash Mountain. Now, attractions are tricky because finding 5 unique enough things about an attraction is not that easy. I could do it with Splash Mountain, to be honest with you, but a lot of other attractions I don't think I can. So like I did with the dining, I came up with a special top 5 for attractions. I'm going to talk about 5 different categories for an attraction as we go through them. What are those 5 categories? Number 1, theme. Number 2, history. Third thing is the thrill. Fourth thing is the details. Personally, my favorite one. Fifth thing is fun. How fun is this? And the answer to all of them is probably going to be pretty darn fun, but you know, I needed a 5th category. Now before we get into Splash Mountain, I just want to tell you next week, that is November 10th, Top 5 is going to be a little bit different because I am going to be in Disney World during that time. The reason I'm going is because Thursday, November 9th, I'm going to be attending the very first Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party of 2017. So I'm going to put up a video sometime Thursday night, Friday morning, that is going to be about Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. I don't know if it's going to strictly be a top 5, although there will be one of those. It may just kind of be a vlog of me walking around. It depends how tired I am when I get back to the hotel room at midnight or so on Thursday. So look for that next Friday. That will be fun because it will be all about the 2017 party. If there's anything new, and it's the first party of the year is sold out. So if you want to see what a sold out Christmas party looks like, check out next Friday's video. But this Friday is Splash Mountain. So let's start with the theme. The theme, of course, is that Splash Mountain is based on the 1946 Disney film Song of the South. Story is Brer Rabbit is basically just trying to escape from Brer Fox and Brer Bear. They chase him around a bit, he tricks them, they catch him, he gets away in a pretty thrilling fashion, so we'll get to that in a minute. And that's pretty much the general theme. Over 70 animatronics are used in Splash Mountain, one of the biggest, most elaborate attractions that Disney has. So, of course, it's going to be pretty good, and it's pretty impressive that they theme that couple thousand feet of track that you ride during Splash Mountain. Second thing, the history. Splash Mountain in the Magic Kingdom was opened July 17th, 1992. So just a little bit over 25 years ago. Although the official opening date wasn't until October 2nd, 1992. It soft opened in July. That July 17th date actually is 3 years to the day after Disneyland's version opened. Now the story of Splash Mountain, as it goes, is that Michael Eisner and his son were walking through Imagineering at Disney, and Eisner's son was the one who liked the Splash Mountain model, and that's pretty much where it started. The reason it is called Splash Mountain, apparently, is that Eisner wanted to promote the new, at the time, movie Splash, starring Daryl Hannah and Tom Hanks. It didn't really help to promote it, I can't imagine, but the name stuck, and thinking about it, anything other than Splash Mountain just sounds weird now. Of course, we would be remiss if we didn't mention Remus. Uncle Remus was a character in the Song of the South movie, an African-American man, and the portrayal of the African-Americans in Song of the South is generally considered to be a little bit sugar-coated, considering they were some sort of plantation workers in the South. I've never actually seen the movie, so all of this I'm going on is hearsay because Disney doesn't really release it. You can find DVD copies if you really want to look online, but Disney kind of just pulled it off because they're, I think, a little embarrassed now of their portrayal of the African Americans in the movie. I'm not going to go too deep into it because that's not really what this video is about. I just felt like I should mention it as far as why you can't really see Song of the South, and Uncle Remus, who is arguably the main character of Song of the South as far as I read anyway, is just not appearing in the attraction at all. All right, thrills. Does Splash Mountain have a thrill? Well, that part's pretty thrilling. You betcha. 52.5 feet, what feels like straight down, of course it's not straight down, that will get you wet. Now there are actually several smaller hills in Splash Mountain too. You definitely know when the big one's coming because you go up this long lift hill. Please don't throw me into that briar patch. And that is how Brer Rabbit gets away. He tricks Brer Fox and Brer Bear into throwing him into the briar patch, thinking that was his worst fear. Throw him down the hill into the briar patch. If you actually can open your eyes at the bottom of that hill, you'll notice a briar patch up above you. Brer Rabbit, of course, small enough to get through the briars. Brer Fox, Brer Bear are not. And that whole sequence is one of the details that I really like. There's too many details. The laughing place is great with the jumping fountains. All the animatronics are fantastic. I even love, towards the beginning of the attraction, all the little houses that you see and the little suspension bridge that goes across the path to really set up that this is a bigger environment, a small rural town, if you will, which is basically what it's supposed to be. And you meet all the inhabitants as you go through and hear them complain about Brer Rabbit stirring up trouble again and all of that stuff. There are so many things. You could ride this 100 times, and I probably have by now, and still pick up new things no matter where you look. It is detail on all sides, even above you. And the fun, it is super fun. Not just the hill. Even if you don't like the hill, the rest of the attraction is great, and the music is really what makes it fun for me. So many good songs culminating in the classic Zippity Doo Dah that you will most likely be singing for minutes to hours after you get off the attraction or after you watch this video, because here it comes. There is nothing more fun than a party on a riverboat singing Zippity Doo Dah with dancing chickens, right? I mean, I guess. And that's it for the top 5. That is all the stuff that I love about Splash Mountain, which is basically everything. Make sure you come back next week and check out whatever video I put up about Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. Until then, be excellent to each other.